I need an apology.
From who, Rick?
From everybody who had a problem with this new iteration of the Fantastic Four.
Okay. You know what? I think I'm one of the people that need to apologize.
Somebody does. Somebody
I'll
needs to
explain
apologize
why
to me.
Yeah, okay.
Because I was swearing up and down that it was going to be good.
Yeah, yep.
Pedro Pascal,
more skeptical,
I was so upset. Don't get me wrong. I loved the Jessica Alba reign of Fantastic Four as
it
much
wasn't
as
as bad as people make it seem.
It's better than the 2015 one.
And it's better than the shit in the 80s.
We don't even talk about that. I don't even think that joint came out technically.
Oh yeah, right. Just pilots.
But yeah, no, I needed Pedro Pascal not looking like Mr. Fantastic himself was such a cop out. It was such because if you wanted to make that claim, sure, you could have a little bit of a fight there. But from the trailer and from all their character designs and costume designs, this is looking like some of the greatest Fantastic Four content we've gotten in years.
And I'll say this, as somebody that was skeptical about the casting of this team, watching that trailer, my first thoughts, Rick just heard me say, this is the greatest, as far as look-wise, iteration of Fantastic Four I've ever seen.
It looks amazing.
It looks perfect.
Look, Pedro Pascal, Mr. Fantastic himself.
As folks on the internet like to say, he is just generally daddy.
So
that just works.
Joseph Quinn, Johnny Storm. People wasn't feeling Joseph Quinn because it was like he doesn't seem like he's a cool guy. Johnny Storm has a lot of facets to himself than just being like
cool.
Objectively handsome bad boy. There's
and
other
people.
There's other
people
parts
don't
of Johnny.
Read the comics.
Yeah, they don't even
too.
need to read the comics. Just even Chris Evans' version, he was more that than anything. He still had there's other facets of Johnny, like childlike wonder, being youthful and just being reckless, but doing it not from a sense of I deserve to be able to do this, but this is just who I am. I'm not trying to put people in danger. I'm not trying to put myself in danger, but I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah,
that's Johnny Storm. And Joseph Quinn, from just watching Stranger Things, he can do that. Yeah. He's done that. Literally, his
character in Stranger Things, I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
He played a guitar in the middle of a demon swarm.
Yeah.
And died from it.
To make sure his buddies got away.
Yeah, so...
And he ate it.
Yeah. So just the idea that he couldn't be that is insane to me. Vanessa Kirby, I don't even got to say anything else. That's Sue Storm. The only other Sue Storm to me is Marvel Rivals, and that's because they built her like a brick house. And then to round it all off, my man's Ebon, my man's Moss. I don't even know how to say that. It's like Backrich or Backrich.
Bachrock.
Bachrock. That's funny. But him is the thing.
Yeah.
Him and the bear is amazing.
Yes.
Cousin.
Yes.
Cousin.
My only thing about the Ben does look a little odd.
So.
But maybe that's the point.
I'll give y'all this, and we can put the current character design here. He only looks odd in still shots.
Okay.
I think when the character, and from the trailer, when the character is in motion, when he's talking, when he's emoting, he looks perfectly fine.
Right. Still shots. And we're not going to be seeing him in still shots.
Yeah.
Right.
Like just when you have time to just sit there and super nitpick it, it does look kind of weird. I thought it too because it's comic accurate with the unibrow, with it bulging, and then his eyes are small, like he still has his human eyes. But the thing about the Thing is that he's usually like a little bit more pensive, and so it creates a shadow-like effect under his eyes that kind of like enlarges them and makes it look more normal in terms of Thing normal.
Right.
And honestly, I feel like seeing more of his eyes when he's emoting, or even in those front-facing shots, I think it really shows a lot more emotion than I've seen in the past Thing, in the 2000s Fantastic Four.
Right.
In the 2000s Fantastic Four, he looked like to me a guy with a skin condition.
Yes.
He didn't really look like a monster per se.
You could tell that's a person.
Yeah,
right?
he even with the thing there, you could tell he's a human like figure. But literally in the 2000, it just looked like he had a super bad case of leprosy. To me, at least.
That's horrible. Your leprosy is
Yeah, but the thing in this looks like he could be confused for something other than a man.
Yeah.
Like he could be seen as
an
a
alien
monster.
or a monster.
Yeah, instead of a guy with some wild
skin
disease.
Yeah, okay.
And that will put him in a position to where I can already tell from the trailer, especially how he's talking, and some of the things that worried me, especially in there, is there's some point where Herbie, shout out Herbie the goat, was making dinner for him, and he tasted the sauce.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, I was like, can the thing taste stuff? Like, does the thing still have regular taste buds? Can he, or is that also some type of joy that was taken away from him with his transformation? But it seems like he can. But just the idea that even that whole conversation, like, oh, I'm going to add just a couple cloves of garlic, not because it's not good, I need to have some zing. I can already tell that they're pushing the thing storyline of him trying to show that he's happier than he probably actually is. So trying to put on the front, like, this doesn't bother me. I was not a surly guy, but I was a no-nonsense guy before. This is just a bump in the road. And I know my friend Reed, the smartest guy I know, is going to fix me.
Right.
But in the back of his head, he truly knows that he's probably going to be like this for the rest of his existence. And having those moments, and the sad part is, it'll be all those moments where he's by himself, where we really get to see his face and his emotions, and he won't have any of the other Fantastic Four there that he has to put a mask on for to show that he's okay, and we'll really see how he feels about the whole situation. Is going to be some of the most tear-jerking moments in that movie, and I'm so excited to see it. And I want an apology from anybody who talks shit about it, because in that trailer, you can't point to me one thing you didn't like. Even Reed Richards himself had that slight arrogantness when he was like showing like, this is the Baxter, like,
yeah, he was talking he was talking. Yeah.
And we have Sunday dinner here no matter what. Like in the old comics, obviously it's for the times. He was smacking Sue when Sue was like getting hysterical. He would smack her and be like, "Woman, control yourself." I don't think Pedro Pascal is gonna do that, but I could see
it's the vibe. It's the vibe. Now, I will say also too, they really were leaning into the 1960s of it all.
For sure.
Like there
the
was
Fantastic Car.
Yeah, there was no confusion on
Herbie having like his eyes being like the film.
Yeah.
Film dials for like when the film's running.
Yeah, there was no confusion on what era this was. This is a 1960s based film. Also, spoiler alert, fucking Galactus. I didn't think we was gonna see Galactus. I know he was supposed to be a part of it.
I think it's gonna be an end credit scene.
It probably will, but he's just so imposing.
Just his helmet being there is crazy.
He's just so imposing and scary. And the way, again, like we talked about the Thunderbolts recently. We've talked about the new Avengers recently. We've talked about the Avengers as a whole, like the new team, what they're supposed to be. He's gonna bend them over a barrel and have a
I don't know. The
day.
Thunderbolts are dealing with the Void, so they're telling me that these characters could deal with some of these other characters.
Well, they're not telling you that. Deal with the strong word. They're telling you they're in these situations. We don't know if these people are making it out of it.
That's true.
That's what I'm saying.
I can see Galactus destroying that Earth, and somehow they get over to main continuity.
Yeah, that's very possible. Yeah. And then I don't know how a bunch of 1960s heroes are gonna fit in the MCU necessarily.
They'll definitely be confused by Sam being called Captain America for sure.
Oh God! Wait, no, we talked about that. We never put that video out.
Yeah,
we gotta put that video out. You guys will see it soon.
Reed's gonna be like, "You represent America,
boy,
boy."
If you don't get my captain,
Captain, my captain. I know you're not American. You go look for U.S. agent. Like that.
That's
more like it. I don't know why we make them Southern every time, but
because that's the crust of it all.
It is.
Let us know what y'all think.
Yeah, but no. All in all, I'm excited.
I'm super excited. I think I might be jinxing them. Marvel's cooking.
It seems like between Captain America,
yep.
the Thunderbolts, and this, I think the MCU's turning it around.
I think they're cooking. And if they could somehow, because Jonathan Majors, although he went through all that shit, he was a great Kang. He had a lot of potential.
I think I liked him more in Loki than I did in any of the actual movies he was in.
That's fair. Granted, it was an Ant-Man film, so okay. But I think if we're able to get him in there somehow as well, on top of everything else that's going on, we might be into some of the greatest MCU shit we've ever seen. Or it could all be fucking trash. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
But all right, everybody, this has been another R&P video, and
we've been doing the pod again.
Yes.
I know you guys might have seen the last episode. Please don't cancel us. We were just joking around and being funny.
Some of it.
I wasn't joking about the colorblind shit. That shit was. I still believe that. But
hilarious.
We were just telling jokes. Shit. Hope you guys enjoyed that. We'll try to get some more pods out sometime soon. We might even get some interviews out. Who knows? But yeah, we love you guys, and a bunch more R&P content is coming very, very soon. What is it, Rick?
We love you guys.
Peace out.
Bye.